Here I am. Hi. Here
Here
we
we
are.
are. Welcome, everybody. Good morning.
Uh, Good morning. Now, in the chat, there, your mother has already said that we went to Starbucks, but we did not. We make our own coffee.
Chock full of nuts with some Planet Oak coffee cake creamer.
I would love for
It's
Planet
a
Oak.
delicious blend.
Yes, I wish they would sponsor us, Planet Oak Coffee Creamer, because they have
The
really good.
Chock full of nuts wants to sponsor me. That's all I drink. It's all I ever drank.
Yep, it's good coffee. It really is good stuff. And hello, everybody in chat. Thank you for being here. Our producer Tuna has a great show planned for us this morning. Does she? She does.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's say hi to Chad. There's quite a few people coming in here now. I see Doc Watson up there. Howdy, Doc. Good to see you. There we
Yes,
got
my
Jason. He's in the chat. Got JB Rants again. Nice little
we have
crowd we got going on. Pleasantfication. Good morning.
family members in the chat even, and also on my side, Veiled. I never know how to say their name. Veiled. Anyway, very good Twitter account to follow. I do recommend following that Twitter account. Yes, and we have Alasmat from the comic side of things. He's a duck. It's not letting me click on Alasmat. Maybe he's okay. There goes. I'm here for the bagels.
Oh, it's
Says
like a mecha
Alasmat.
duck? I kinda see that, yeah. Or like a
Yeah,
just a ripped duck? Is it?
yeah. It's from his comic book. Drake
Okay.
something. Oh, I forget the name of it. Sorry, Alasmat. Yeah, he's a comic creator, and that's his character he draws and stuff in his comic. Very cool. Hi, George White, and of course Deborah and Jason, and everybody else who's joined us today. Suzanne Eckstein is in the chat. It says hello, MK.
Hello, Suzanne, hello.
Am I breaking up at all? Because my Wi-Fi keeps acting weird. Is it acting weird for
You're
you?
not breaking up. There's a little bit of audio breakup. I was hearing that too when we were playing the, opening song. I don't know what that could be. I wish we had our
Okay.
producer, Tuna, to talk to. Maybe
Well, she's
producer
sitting on
Tuna
the
will be here tomorrow.
floor. She's on the floor looking under the door because she wants to go out. But she's down there, so she's busy.
Well, she's gonna have to
Darn it.
deal with it then.
I'll close some things I might have open. Maybe that's what the problem is. But yeah, Spectrum Internet out here. They always try to sabotage us. That's all
I
good.
swear, it's insane. Pleasantfication said he's all coffeed. He's
Heck
coffeed.
yeah. Get your
Me
coffees
too. This is
ready.
my second or third cup at this point.
It's my second. Mm-hmm.
We got some crazy news to cover. We got we'll keep it light. We'll keep it fun, y'all. We're not going to take it down any, but we do have children incinerated to ashes, and we had Biden
Yeah.
making fun of it, making fun
Biden
of
making fun of
jokes,
this
making jokes. It's great.
and falling asleep at their something he was appearing at for them in Maui. Like he's falling asleep, like straight up snoring. We have video of that. And he's just very not the best guy and not the best
Yeah.
president.
And for the hikers coming from my channel, like I'm going to do some hiking news some hiking weather news for the AT because we got people coming up to Baxter State Park, climbing Mount Katahdin to finish off that AT through hike. I'm going to check in on the weather for them. We got some extreme weather in Texas we're going to take a look at. We got some live webcams. I'm very excited about that. I've always dreamt of being a
Yes.
weatherman. I thought that would be
I've
the
never
easiest job.
seen Yeah, I've never seen MK the Weatherman. I am looking forward to that.
Oh, when I was a little kid, we had one of those big 75-inch like rear projected televisions, like the big boxy ones.
Yeah.
So I was like, when I was a little kid, I'd go up there in front of the weather station and just do the weather.
Oh, that's adorable. Perfect. Now your dream can come true. Your YouTube weatherman.
It's happening, guys. I'll get a green screen. I'll get a. Wouldn't it be cool if I get up out of here? I'll have to pre-record this. Don't tell anybody. Keep it a secret. And then
Okay.
it would just be me in a suit instantly when I walk in. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go
Perfect.
do the weather. I get up and we switch cameras to the weather station. I'm just in a suit. That'd be fucking great.
That's a really good idea. He comes up with the best ideas. Like you'll see later on in the show. We're gonna
You're being too
bust him up with
kind.
that.
You're being too kind.
No, we already got one set
Should
up
we,
just because.
where should we start with this today?
Maybe with Joe Biden. So what I have queued up is Joe Biden falling asleep in the middle of his meeting with the victims of the Maui fires. Would you like to see
Very
that?
nice. Cool. Yeah, let's check that out. Let's check
Very
this out.
interesting news here.
Howdy, Doc. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Great to see everybody. Okay. Let's see if I can make this some type of full screen real quick here. Going over here.
Suzanne, she's pro this idea.
Excellent. Okay.
Oh, this is already good. I love that image already.
I know. Matt Wallace on Twitter, Matt Wallace 888, give him a follow, says Joe Biden just fell asleep in the middle of his meeting with the victims of the Maui fire. So here we go.
We are a community that relies on family, on ohana, whether by blood or by friendship.
Wow.
Many others, we are a community.
Oh, they were closed for a second there.
That's
They
like
were
one of those grandpa naps where you gotta like walk up to him and check his pulse real quick and make sure he's still with you. Like.
And you could tell he opened his eyes, but he was still in dream world. Watch.
That relies on family.
He doesn't give a shit.
On ohana.
Yeah, he looks around. He's like, "Am I still getting away with this?"
See there, yeah.
Wow.
I know how it is when you're nodding off somewhere. I've been there.
But like many others,
It's probably like, where the hell am I?
And it wasn't a moment of silence or anything like that. It was just him being old.
Is that what the news is trying to kind of play it off as?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't even checked if the news is, covering that he fell asleep there, but Twitter's covering it, and that's all that matters. We don't need the news. Yeah.
It's stuff like this that like really shows the why no one should be listening to the news, because it's like, imagine if that was the other guy up there, the guy that everyone freaks out about, doing that exact thing. Oh, they'd be having a field day.
Maui News. Story. Yeah, that should be Maui News's top stories. I don't know, maybe it is. I haven't checked, but
here's an interesting theory from MMA Johnny. Joe just took a crap. That's possible. That's possible.
I've heard he does that in front of people.
He did that in front of the Pope. Allegedly, he did that in front of the Pope.
And a duchess. He like farted in front of her and just kept talking.
That rules. That's kind of funny.
It's kind of like what you do to me when we go on walks. Yeah. Pretty funny.
JB Rant's 181 trillion votes for Joe. Totally legit.
Yeah, this has a ton of reposts, bookmarks, likes, and quotes because people are like, wow. Okay, and also we have Joe Biden making a joke. It's hard to hear the audio, but we're going to play it anyway.
Hey, real quick, this just in said, I really hope he isn't allowed to operate a motor vehicle. He has that like 64 Corvette Stingray, and they all came with a 4-speed, and some of them with 5 speeds. He had his custom built, or he had his changed out to be an automatic.
Ooh. Oh, Joe Biden?
Yeah, Joe Biden, yeah.
How do you know all this? Wow.
And he was on Jay Leto's garage showing it off. And he was like bragging about how he had it switched from a manual to an automatic. And it's like, that's not cool, bro.
No, that's
the opposite of cool.
That's interesting because I have a clip of him talking about his Corvette at the Maui thing.
He loves his Corvette. Not enough to keep it original, but he loves his Corvette.
What an old fogey. Okay, so we're going to play this with Biden joking. And then there's another one of him talking about his Corvette or something. We're going to take a look at that too.
Right. So this is a joke from old Biden. Whose dog is that? Is that a rescue dog or is that his dog?
I think it's a search and rescue dog to search for people.
Okay, yeah, Labrador. I could see that, or some sort of retriever type animal.
Yeah, it's not his dog. Okay. Justin.
I need a good laugh this morning.
Yeah. Well, this is a morbid laugh. Let's see.
So far, the sign is the funniest thing.
Oh man,
making a solid joke.
It is. It is.
You guys catch the boots out here? That's a hot ground, man.
Now, what he said was, "Did you guys catch the boots out here? That's a hot ground, man." Whatever that means. Catch the boots.
What does that mean? Did you catch the boots?
Like, did your boots melt to the ground? Probably is what he meant. Like,
oh, okay.
Wow. There's a hot ground. Yeah, we know
it's hot. What a quick wit got at it.
Yeah.
It's like, and this is the easy. I won't say this is the easiest part of the job, but this is the part of the job that like it's already been established how you just walk out there and go like, this is pure devastation. My heart goes out to all the victims here. We're going to do whatever we can to fix this and to rebuild and be stronger. And he's over here rambling.
Yeah, he acts like a grandpa who's just been taken on a vacation and he's just making comments as he walks along and stuff. With Alzheimer's also. But here's some interesting possible news here also on the same tweet. It says over 100 dead, but the locals say 480 and 800 still missing. So thoughts and prayers to those people. If that's
a big discrepancy. I mean, I'm sure they're still going through the rubble and all that, but you think you'd have something a little close to that with missing people. I mean, you are on an island. You would assume that they know how many people are on the island to begin with.
But typically, it tends to be a conspiracy theory around numbers of death tolls because some local governments try to cover it up in certain countries and places because they don't want it to seem as devastated as it is.
Oh, sure. That happens a lot in Africa when like the Ebola outbreak was going on. We were hearing over on this side that there was like 2,000 dead over there, but then there was reports coming out up to 20,000, 30,000, and it's like you don't know what to believe.
You don't with our media. It's a joke. So now I believe there is another clip. Yep, I have it right here. He talks about his 67 Corvette. Is that what he has?
Something like that. Yeah, he got an old Corvette Stingray. It's nice car.
This clip is...
It's that one where his son is hanging out with some 16, 17-year-old girls in it.
Was it his son? You talk about Hunter?
Yeah. He was,
I wonder if it was
a picture of him. I gotta dig it up somewhere, but yeah, he's hanging out with these like teen girls, like laughing at like it's just.
Was
ridiculous.
It his own niece? Probably.
Ooh, it could possibly have been. I don't know. I want to say their faces were blurred out.
His niece was his lover / victim, if you ask me. All right, so 67 Corvette is trending as it should be, says Andrew. Don't walk, run. That's a good
so he
account.
talked about his Corvette during this, like
during Maui, yeah.
Wow. Okay, this is great. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect segue.
I agree. Comparing a wildfire that destroyed a community and has a death toll of hundreds to a minor house fire is bad enough. But when Joe Biden laughs after he says Corvette, he's basically laughing at you. Okay. This is a 3-minute clip. I don't know exactly what kind of rambling might take place here. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, brace yourselves, everybody.
Just brace ourselves. Yeah. You've been warned.
Almost lost my wife, my 67 Corvette, and my cat. But all kidding aside, I watched the firefighters.
All kidding aside.
All kidding aside, guys. Hey.
Whoa.
I know we're having a hoot and a good time up here. Yeah, meanwhile, as Suzanne Exton said, I heard this morning, the entire family's found huddled together dead. Yeah. Like, this is like...
Oh, fucking A. That's so sad, dude. That's really fucking sad.
And he's obsessed with always trying to compare situations he's been in with other people. Like, he's obsessed with that. And I guess that's that old politician. Like, pre-internet, you could go town to town and tell these BS stories or these little anecdotes and get away with it because no one's putting it together. But I mean, this modern day age where we hear all these weird things that he talks about that we know are fake.
You think he's faking? He's not telling the truth?
His house might have had a little minor fire, but who gives a shit? Why are you bringing it up? Like,
exactly.
It has nothing to do with an entire like city and community being burnt to the ground.
Not the same at all. And he almost lost his wife. No, I'm sure she got out. She didn't get burned or anything that I know.
If anything, I'd go out there and just be like, I can't even fathom what you guys have been through, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to help.
Yeah. I almost lost my.
He has to find some way to like shimmy out of this. Like, okay.
My wife, my Corvette, and
my wife,
cat.
my microwave, my toaster oven. I love it so much.
Right? Exactly. All right. Anyway, sorry guys. I just thought that was amazing. All joking aside.
Kidding aside, I watched the firefighters, the way they responded. There's an old expression. I grew up right across the street from a fire hall in Claymont, Delaware.
So
and
what?
The expression is, God made man, then he made a few firefighters. You're all crazy, thank God. The only people who run into flames to help other people. And they ran into flames to save my wife and save my family. Not a joke.
And your Corvette?
The smoke, and the firefighters here can tell you sometimes smoke is so thick.
That was a weird one.
From the windows out, it was that thick inside the home. And we were sure we did not have any problem, but being out of our home for a better part of a year was difficult. I can only imagine what it's like to lose your home completely.
Okay, so you can't imagine.
Okay.
Then shut up about it, right?
That's how you start. I can't imagine what it's like to lose a home completely and to see this. It's unbelievable. His handlers can't even like, hey, just say this. Just say the most basic of things. Like,
he couldn't even remember what he's supposed to say. He just goes off the cuff. Now this turns black here. Let's see if it keeps going. I don't know what happens next. Did they just poorly edit it? That might.
And was that the Corvette that was parked? That is the Corvette that was parked in the garage with all the classified documents stacked up right by it.
Was it?
Yeah. When they found all
I
those
never
classified
heard of
documents in the garage, the Corvette was there, and I'm like, dude, him in this Corvette, man. Check the
Wow.
trunk of that thing.
Right? That's
So
insane. I
far
never heard
European.
that.
Check the boot.
So the clip does go black, but it appears to pick back up at some point here.
Oh, I'm sure there's multiple clips of him.
It's just not the best editing going on here. Okay, let's check it out.
I was 29 years old. I wasn't old enough to be sworn in as a senator yet. And by the way, for 36 years, I was listed as the poorest man in Congress, so I didn't get there based on my income. And what happened was, I was down in Washington interviewing for staff. After I was elected, December 18th, before I was sworn in, I got a phone call from my fire department saying I had to come home immediately. There'd been an accident. Tractor trailer had broadsided my wife Christmas shopping with my 3 children. She was killed.
Oh, that's sad.
My baby was killed.
That's a car accident, though. That's a car accident.
Well, he's like, what do I got that people kind of remember? He got in trouble for claiming that the truck driver was he made a statement that he drank his lunch, meaning, he was a boozer.
Oh, wow.
The reality is his wife pulled out in front of a semi truck and got hit. The truck driver was cleared. He didn't do anything wrong. But he made it seem like the truck driver for a while. Like, he told that story multiple times, and I guess there was some lawsuit kind of was brewing about it from the truck driver's family and all that. It's sad, but it's like, you don't have to make it sadder. He's bringing it up because he's just whatever. That's all he's got. One time I stubbed my toe on a coffee table.
Yeah,
it hurt. It hurt like the Dickens, and it was real smart.
What's he doing? Like, we don't need to have sympathy for you. It's about the people of Hawaii.
Yeah, we don't need antidotes. Like, enough with the antidotes, dude. You suck with them, dude.
And they're like, oh, yeah, my whole family just died in a fire. Thank you for telling the story about your family that died in a totally different type of situation, I guess. Maybe that's what he's getting at.
And my 2 boys were thought not to make it initially. So I have a little bit of a sense what it's like driving from Washington to Wilmington, 150 miles, wondering, in God's name,
in your Corvette?
Is it going to be like when I get to the hospital?
Maybe not in a Corvette.
One thing worse than losing someone is not sure whether you've lost someone. Not sure whether. My heart goes out to Jill and I. It aches for you.
Okay.
Those of you who are trying to determine whether or not the person who is missing and unaccounted for reasons.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. He did say, all joking aside, you guys. So
yeah, all joking aside, guys. Hey, I just told you about my house fire, but all joking aside, aren't you guys impressed with my Corvette?
Right, yeah. I get the part where he's trying to be like, oh, yeah, I've lost family members too.
Imagine having lost everything. Like, you got out of there with your life, and that's basically it. And this guy's got to do a humble brag about his Corvette. That's fucking crazy.
That was the bad part, yeah. The other part, he should have just led with like his story about what happened to his family, maybe, and just left out the part about the time it didn't actually happen.
He could say, because we all know he lost his son Bo. We all know about the truck thing. He could just very simply kind of put like, hey, I've experienced loss in my life, but I can't imagine this loss. It's insane that I can write a better like disaster relief.
Of course, but could he read it? No, I don't think he can read a teleprompter, because we would see his eyes moving. Like, he has to go off the cuff, otherwise.
The freakiest thing is they built that weird White House set for him to go to, which I think there's something real freaky going on there. Remember, like, they built like it looks like the inside of the White House, but it's not. It's in a studio, because they've done pullbacks of it, and you can see it's a complete studio. And I'm wondering if there's some real freaky stuff going on there. Because why do you need to control the entire environment like that unless you're doing?
Wonder if Trump
weird.
used the same set or not. I'm curious.
No, he always broadcasted from the White House. No, it was built specifically for Biden. I remember when they talked about it. What
a fucking faker, dude! Everything about that's very fake. That's very like.
Who's to say this is some like hologram? Not in this situation, but who's to say like when he's doing those press releases that like it's not just some like deep fake hologram thing going on?
Our whole reality could be fake at this point. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it that he would start using that. Could even make a fake Biden, and we think he's still alive when he's already croaked. Brim Nye says he made a deal with the devil to be president. You guys want a deal you want a deal. It's curtains. C. You want curtain number. Oh, okay. It's curtains.
You want curtain number 1. Curtain C. You want curtain number 1, number 2. or even better yet, number 3.
With the
Completely agree. I
Odell.
couldn't have said it better myself.
I agree, 100%.
100%. I'm with you.
Barry Salwito, that was it says Master Dan. That would be the Anticristo who was called Obama, maybe? Obama, you remember his name?
Oh
Barry
yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah, old Barry. Barry Santoro or whatever his name.
Salwito.
But who's
Yeah,
that
from
guy?
a
There's
certain
so much stuff
country.
about Obama. It's so wild. That's another wild
Yeah,
one. You good dude.
I
That
I
might be
didn't
a
care
late
about.
night like deep dive we do on a weekend. Is maybe go down the
Yeah.
Obama rabbit
Oh,
hole.
not on YouTube. We had to save that one for Rumble or Pilled.net.
Pilled, yeah, that's right. We both got our channels cleared for Pilled, so we'll be simulcasting and also be doing special episodes on there because it's
Heck yeah.
it's completely free of censorship.
No censorship on Pilled.net. PILLED.net. Get on there, guys. It might be the future of broadcasting. We'll see. I have a friend on there called Truth Seeker Show.
Yeah.
He's a friend of the
Steve
channel.
Cambion.
Yeah, Steve Cambion. He's
Jordan
already making
Horst
money
says,
on there. He's already broadcasting there.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no, go
Jordan Horst says, my sister worked with dementia patients. When Joe had his jetpack hands incident, she told me that is a clear sign of severe mental decline. Yeah, another thing is his toddler walk. That's something after my father had a stroke. He, the jetpack hands like that. After
Yeah,
my father had a stroke, he would walk like a toddler. Like it
Oh,
and
Joe
like
did
you
have
see
a
that,
stroke.
I see it. It's exactly the same thing that Joe Biden's doing. Like it's sometimes you see him waddle off stage, and it's just like short little step walk. That's why he trips over things because he can't lift his feet up.
Joe had a
Clear
stroke
sign of
in,
mental
like
decline.
in the 90s or something like that. He did have a stroke. That's public information.
He also had brain surgery in like the late 80s.
That also might have been when his stroke happened. It might have been in the 80s. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Exactly. As much as I think Biden is he's clearly being puppeteered by bigger fish. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's the biggest thing is that this is what we're being presented. It's what's behind.
That's what they give us to point.
Yeah, things are being put in motion. That's clearly not from him.
But we will point and laugh at the puppet for sure, though.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, me and Sheila both understand. I think as everyone in chat understands that there is definitely a puppet master behind all this.
Demogenize in the chat. Hi, Demogenize.
Hello, chat. Hey, what's going on?
Demogenize, awesome. Cool. What else do we have? We have extreme weather, if you want to get into that.
Actually, why don't we let's lighten it up a little bit with some entertainment news. You think that could be all right? We have a special entertainment correspondent to bring us some breaking news. I believe we have Barbie news.
We do. Let's have producer Tuna bring up our correspondent here.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, everybody, welcome.
Hey, let's get Tuna to get this going here.
Tuna, come on, let's get this going.
Anywhere. Oh, where's the boom? Here. Of Lizzo's Captain Peoples, yes. There's an earthquake here last night. I was feeling something weird, but I feel everything now. I feel like absolutely everything. Everything's just gone way off the charts. I don't know. So now what do we do? You've stuck with me for my entire existence. What now? I don't know. What now? What else should I go touching? Touching sticks, touching grass, touching hockey players. Okay. Lower Decks, Stargate Universe. Don't you think Lower Decks and Stargate, do you think all of these things are just the universe echoing itself in some sort of way to kind of remember itself? You know, it's like some of us might have the ability to see, and then we put in our fiction and our science fiction and all throughout our art and all of these things that we already know about the universe, which is within ourselves. And I've never had to drop a freaking anything to start singing in space like a Klingon singing in space. And singing in space. We're singing in space. We're singing in space. Singing. Singing in space. I don't know. Why are we singing in space? Who cares? Do you think they're all Cylons? Do you think we're all Cylons? Do you think that Taken with Dakota Fanning was right, and we're all in, and they're looking for people who they're tracking by that little thing? Because
Thank you, Becca
Well,
Random.
thank you, Becca Random. So Barbie surpasses $1 billion globally after 17 days of release. Thank you very much for that news.
Good Bassmaster Dan has his Becca Random mask on, thankfully.
yeah, you need it on there. That
For
was a lightly
protection.
edited clip too. That is how her segment on Barbie started.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
I don't even think she ever even mentioned Barbie the entire time.
I would love to just EFAP that front to end someday, that whole episode. Maybe someday soon on a different type of show, not our morning show.
And that wonderful clip was provided by who's it? You said AB
Tuna, the producer. No, I'm kidding him. A Brown. AB Brown. He's in the chat sometimes. He's great. He's been cataloging all of her live streams for us automatically with some downloader thing he's got, because she deletes them when she's done so we can't see them and make fun of her. But too bad, because we still got them.
You can't escape us for watching.
You can. Nice try, Mecca. Even though I'm a paid member, I suggest if you want to have no extra content that you be a member to her channel, because there's no extra content.
Yeah, if you pay for the membership, you get nothing.
And I paid for it. I paid a pretty penny for that, dude. Pretty pennies.
When Sheila joined, this is how many members she got. When Sheila joined, she threatened to up the price of the membership.
Yeah, when I joined, she's like, I'm gonna have to up the price. But then she started deleting all her backlog of streams, so it's not even there anymore.
Like the $3 to $8 was gonna break us from being members. Like I can't afford that now.
It turns out we didn't even need it because we had an angel in the chat who just records it for us anyway. So we're all good.
That's right.
And she still has my money, so she could keep it. That's fine. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm all in for this ride, says Jason.
That's the attitude we want from chat. That's the attitude we want.
I was going to use Jason's coffee mug from the SS Tuxton. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, but it's got a big crack that runs down the whole side.
Yeah.
It's going to break. I don't want it to break over the keyboard. So
I wanted to use a coffee mug that that's from a ship that was involved in a crazy UFO sighting, which one day maybe he'll come on and talk about that.
And come up on the What Was That podcast. That'd be great to actually talk about that one. Yeah, totally. Get it inside. I'll come dressed as Stephen Greer. I'll shave. I'll get some weird glasses. I'll get my neck all stretchy like this. And then I'll interview him.
Stephen Greer. Oh, God. Yeah, start looking like a lizard person. Then that'll be great.
We're about to disclose UFOs.
Perfect. That'll be wonderful.
So yeah, I got some extreme weather going on right now. Luckily it's not like widespread. So let's get into this. It seems to be mostly isolated in. Let me go full screen with it. But yeah, if you're in the Texas area at 8:22 a.m., that's Central Time. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado is located.
Which area of Texas? Because it's big.
What's that?
What area of Texas? You're the Texas area.
I'm literally reading the. I'm in the middle of reading the thing.
Okay, go ahead. Read it.
A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado, which was located near Malaquit Beach, or 23 miles south of Corpus Christi, moving west at 25 miles an hour. Tornado radar indicated. So yeah, if you're in the Texas area, you got some severe weather. The rest of America seems fairly clear. We got some storm systems going up through Michigan. That's got some red in it.
If you're in Mexico, you're screwed. We don't care about you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we don't know anything what's going on in Mexico. And also, if you're in Iowa, central Iowa, watch out. You got some weather going on there.
There's things happening over there.
There are things happening there. There's red stuff over up here in Washington, in eastern Washington. If you're in the it doesn't show me I guess if you live at the corner of State Route 231 and State Route 23, watch out. If you're that guy living in a log cabin.
It's not warned, but there's no warning on that one, obviously. But yeah, it looks like the Great Lakes are having some issues up there.
Yeah,
the bottom part of Texas, watch out.
Yeah, it's really southern Texas right now. If you're south of San Antonio, keep an eye on the weather today.
But you're right; it is going to blow across Texas as the day progresses.
It's like pushing in. We got like a little miniature tropical depression moving through there, And hey, if you
Yeah.
are in northern Mexico, watch out too, because it's coming your way.
Monterey, or maybe
And
it's going
then,
away from you. Whichever.
and let me go ahead and pop up the other weather.
This is excellent weather coverage right here.
Thank you, babe. I worked
do you
really
see-
hard on this.
You're welcome. Look at the threat we have in chat.
What's that?
The threat, I put it up on the screen. NHJT. It's right below you on the screen. You see it? Sorry.
Oh, we got one. Yes, Red Bar's watching.
He says Red Bar.
Now I feel like
Yay!
I'm actually like somebody now.
Hope Red Bar's watching. That would be amazing. Wow.
Look at, I wanted to cover some because we're entering. It's like a little bit going into late August, so we got people wrapping up the Appalachian Trail. So let's check out, if you are a hiker from my channel and you on the AT, let me check in on what Baxter State Park, which is home of Katahdin, which is the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. Let's check out your weather today. Pretty nice. It gets a little cloudy around 2 through 5 p.m. You're going to have a little something there. So if you're climbing up that mountain, get there by 2, then get out of there. Be safe out there, though. Other than that, weather looks pretty good for most of the Appalachian Trail. Let's check out the southern terminus, Springer Mountain, Georgia.
Wow, it goes all the way down to Georgia? Are you kidding?
Yep. Yeah,
Wow.
no, that's how far it is, yeah. Springer Mountain, Georgia.
I didn't know that. They got
And
something going on.
oh, you got a nice day. It's highs up to around 92. And it looks like clear skies. You got a little bit of cloudage coming in around 5, but it looks like it's going to be out there by 8. So yeah, for the people wrapping up the Appalachian Trail, whether you're north or south, you got a decent day. Let me check out
A little bit hot. Yeah.
Let me check out Damascus, Virginia. Some people are going to probably be in Damascus by about now, depending on which way you're heading. VA. It's not showing me Damascus. Is it not in Virginia? Well, they got some clouds coming in at 11 a.m. but they're going to be getting out there a little bit after 2. We got a high of like 83. Beautiful day in Damascus. So yeah, if you sort of in that section, let me check out the middle section. Let's check out Harper's Ferry, and that's the unofficial center of. Well, I think it's the official halfway point, but it's not actually the halfway point. It's Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. I think it's actually Duncan in Pennsylvania. But you got another nice day, high 83. You got some cloudage coming in. It should be already out there by now. Yeah, so beautiful day on the Appalachian Trail for all you hikers out there.
What's our weather today in North Carolina?
Let's check out North Carolina. Let's check out Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Oh, Fayetteville. I'm sorry.
Seriously, it's crazy out here. No, it's really nice here. I love it. There's a Fayetteville, Pennsylvania, Arkansas.
Oh, we got some clouds moving in at 5 p.m. It's going to be a high of 97 today. Though that makes me happy.
Whoa.
But got some clouds coming in the afternoon, and that's going to chill us down. And then tomorrow our high is going to be 88. But it's not too bad weather.
Cool.
So yeah, just if you're in southern Texas below San Antonio, watch out.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow over you. You know, go towards the top. Probably. I think the wind is blowing it. Oh no, we are not the best weather people, but we're
not the best weather people. No, but I mean, for us, it's blowing kind of. It's a lot of southwardly kind of moving.
Oh, is that where? Yeah, the wind could be blowing south for all I know. I guess it says on the map right there. Does it show
it's blowing like a southwest down the East Coast. Now, of course, it's different. Let me check out Texas.
Well,
that's where
where's that blowing?
Yeah, Texas. We got this like hurricane thing going on here.
That's
so if you're
swirling.
Yeah. So if you're like around this,
wow,
I guess this would be sort of like around like Starbase, Texas, down through here. Yeah, they're right in the middle of it. So yeah, watch out, Starship. Strap it down tight.
Tornadic Starship, is that what it's called?
Well, I'm referring to the Elon Musk Starship. I mean, it's called Starship.
Oh, where he launches.
But they're preparing for launch. I should probably do more SpaceX news, or at least space news. But yeah, Starship's. I believe it's ship number 9 on booster. No, booster number 9 and ship 29 or something like that. They're preparing for a orbital launch
today.
So I'm
I
looking
bet
for
it.
that. It'd be towards the end of the month. Towards the end of the month, they just installed their cooling system for when they ignite underneath the launch pad. Because the first when they tested the first orbital launch, it blew the launch pad away. Very cool.
Cool video.
Um,
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, that's a powerful rocket right there. So they now have installed these stainless steel water pads that shoot water back at the fire. So it should, in theory, not explode the launch pad.
The water shooting out looks cool as well. We should show that someday.
Yeah. And they have recently tested it with a live fire, like call it a static fire. They did test it to see how it worked, and apparently it got the go ahead to continue on. So end of the month, keep an eye on that. I think we have. I gotta get up on the Cyrax thing because I believe his court case is coming up today or tomorrow, and I definitely think we should watch that.
Oh yeah, I'm curious. Let me search Twitter real quick, see what's going on with Cyrex.
I know. We'll zoom around. There is some webcams, I believe, on one of these things I have up.
Oh yeah, it's on windy.com. You're
It's
just
on
on
Windy.
it
Okay.
with the
Let
wind.
me drop this down. Let's see if we can get some live webcam of some of this action.
Oh
Right
yeah.
here. This is right near Rockport, Texas.
Oh, it's got a video. Cool. Wait, no,
It's
no,
got
no,
a video,
never mind.
but I think they
It's a
take a
time
still
lapse.
picture. Yeah, it's a time lapse one. We go ahead and look at that 24-hour time lapse to see the differences, though. This is near Rockport, Texas.
Okay.
And this is the 24 hours leading up to the storm moving in. And we've got some rain coming through.
It's not that bad. It goes in a little.
Not that bad. Hey, we say
go
that,
back-
but we're not there.
Go back to Texas, to the epicenter of where all that stuff is swirling. Can you go down there and look at a webcam? Is there one there where it's blue right there? Ooh. Oh, hello. Looks like meteorites. That's kind of cool. Whoa.
Yeah. I like that little graphic. I'm
Um,
looking for webcams. I have
Wait, scroll out a little bit.
this is the closest one I got right here.
Okay.
Let's check this out. Well, we see some motion on this one. Let's look at this.
That's pretty.
This is a 24-hour live. We're going to go through let's go look through the time lapse.
Yeah. let's do that.
Beautiful beach there. Wow.
It was a nice beach day, and now look at it. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, it comes in during the
Oh.
night.
Cool night vision.
And
And now
that's where we are now.
Stormy AF. You can also, if you exit the full screen, you can go back and click you can view provider's website, and usually it might be a live stream. You never know. But yeah.
Where's that at?
Where it says to the left, on the left of the screen.
To the left of the screen.
Where it says Corpus Christi North. Yeah, provider's website. Sometimes if you click that, fellas, everybody listening, yeah, you click that and it'll take you in a new tab.
Okay.
To, is it a live?
Okay.
If you click share
Yeah, it's
this
loading
tab,
up right now. We can take a look at this. Yeah, we got it right now. I'll go ahead and bring it up.
Yeah, cool.
Give me 1 second. Everyone just stay
Certainly.
Just stay with me for a second.
You could have just pushed a button that said share this tab instead, I think. Unless, yeah, you could have done, but it's okay. It's okay.
Wait, what?
No, I'll show you next time. It's no biggie. It's no biggie.
Now I don't know. I'm confused now.
You're so cute. I swear
Present.
you're the cutest.
Where's the tab thing at?
It should be up there to stop sharing. You see where it says stop sharing?
Okay, yeah,
This,
stop sharing.
does it say share this
share
tab
screen.
instead? Does it say share this tab instead next to where it says stop sharing, right below the address bar of the tab you're trying to share? In the
Okay.
tab. Okay, there you go.
I'll have it down tomorrow, folks. My apology.
You got
Here's
it.
a
You're
live
doing-
webcam of the storm, sort of the epicenter, right near the epicenter coming in.
You're doing
Definitely
good.
looks rainy and windy.
You can see the local news van is there taking video too. So that's cool. You see them down there on the right.
Oh yeah,
That's very cool.
cool. Yeah, it looks like a great day to go surfing out there. So any surfers, in Texas, get out there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that.
You didn't hear it from us, but that's a secret that it is probably a good surfing day for sure. Cool.
Yeah, look at them waves out there. Looks like they're catching some good ones.
Look
I'll
at
get
all these
better at this
people that
weather
are
stuff,
there.
guys. This is
fun.
Oh, there is
So, yeah.
audio.
Oh.
Let me see if there's anything.
Might not necessarily be audio. It might say that, but
Oh, I gotcha.
but there's usually not. But yeah, for all those little webcams on windy.com, you can go to the source, and usually it's like a live stream webcam, which is really cool. So
Very cool. Very cool.
very cool.
Okay, well, that's your weather for the day for all you hikers and all you people in Texas, and if you're that one guy that lives in Eastern Washington by Route by Forest or by State Road 231 and 23. Watch out.
Yes. So now I'm over here on Godlike Productions. I don't know if I should even show that screen because it's a crazy place to be. I'm over here looking at the news headlines.
I am a surrogate Cecil. We've talked about this. I'm gonna get a yellow hat with the goggles. I'm gonna be reverse Cecil. Also trim. I would shave this down a little bit so I got the stubble like he's got, and then people will be confused.
Yes, if you get that stubble going, yes, you'll look just like him. Actually, I didn't realize how much like Cecil you look until like the other day. I was like, hey, I chose a guy that looked like Cecil. Is that a coincidence? Is MK
No,
a
it's not a
surrogate
coincidence.
Cecil?
What kind of stupid question is that?
I mean, I did it subconsciously. True Goblin and by luck, I guess.
Subconsciously.
I don't know. You're the one who said, "Hey, bring that mommy energy over here," and I was like, "Hey." That's what you said to me.
I'm down
You
for
said that to
yeah,
me.
that's how I got Sheila. I went on Vet's Talk and I said, bring that mommy energy over there because you were looking cute. You had like in my head, you were like a 1950. You had like a pink thing going on. You looked like a pink 1950s housewife dress, and you had like your hair was
Yeah,
all nice like it is.
it was kind of like that. Yeah, with my boobies all. Oh, yeah. That was a fun stream, and you came in the chat and you said to bring my mommy energy over here, and so here I am with my mommy energy.
Yeah,
We
'cause I
met
think
on
you were like,
YouTube.
I'm sure you were like verbally abusing Dermy Wormy.
Of course, I was really drunk too, like obnoxiously drunk.
I don't think
was
on
fun.
that one. I mean, you were definitely been drinking.
I was a
I don't
little
think you were
obnoxious.
obnoxiously drunk.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
We've already talked about the
Yes.
cosplaying thing. We were talked about cosplaying as I was going to be Cecil and you were going to be Anna, but we couldn't figure out the Anna costume. Like, how would anyone know if you're Anna?
Yes, I need to talk with my chat about that and discuss this with Comicsgate. How could I be an Anna cosplayer? How could I cosplay as her in the funniest, best
See,
way? It
what you
doesn't
need to
have
do,
to be
you need,
sexy.
I think you need to get up with her and we'll meet up in a convention and then you just dress the same as her every day at the convention because she changes clothes
Oh
at the
no,
conventions.
no, that's just a copycat. No, because she wears really cute,
That's
sexy
the
costumes.
point, though.
I'm not gonna copy Anna. No, that's weird.
Then
No,
how is
they're
anyone gonna know what is Anna then? If you do a cosplay of Anna, what
well.
would
If
be
you're
the
in
distinguishing
Comicsgate,
factor? Web feet?
that's what I'm saying. Comicsgate knows full well what Anna is, as do I. She has webbed feet. She has a hairy body. She has.
And then doesn't she squirt from her eye? So you could put like a little pipe, like a little hose running up, and you could
She
shoot
squirts
water
out of her eye. She eats pixie stick. The props part is easy. I get a bag of Cheetos, pixie sticks, Mio, all kinds of stuff. But it's her hair. Her hair changes so often. I wouldn't know how to do that. But people DM me on Twitter at Sheila Aliens with your suggestions on an Anna cosplay. The Cecil one is so ridiculously easy. So easy. He's already looking like Cecil. I just realized that.
I assume that like they've made that connection. She's a mutant fish girl. I assume they've played that clip of Waterworld where they're like, what the guy said. Remember they find gills on Kevin Costner, and the guy's like,
oh yeah,
hybrid or something like that. Mutant.
That's basically Anna. Oh, I would have to have really long fingers. I could make fake long. I could wear long fingers. That's a good one. Long.
Oh, does she have freakishly long fingers too?
And toes. Yeah, I could wear long fake fingers, skinny, like cool. That's a good idea. Fingers. Okay, keep the
or
ideas
you go
coming.
as sexy mecha random. You could actually go as like a sexy version of what she.
Well,
wants
that's
to
like
be.
that's our other idea. You're going to be Rob, which is Mecha Random's live-in.
Yeah, I was gonna be sexy Rob, and I was gonna get a Fender T-shirt and cover it with Tuna's, our producer's cat hair all over
producer's cat hair, Tuna's. Yeah,
producer's
exactly.
hair all over it.
Stupid hat he wears. He's easy, and you grab a Bud Light, a can of Bud Light, and you're good to go.
Can of Bud Light, yeah, the one with like a rainbow on it, the worst kind of Bud Light you could have.
I mean, Mecha Randoms too. She's an easy one. I kind of want to do a few costume changes. I want to do Cecil and Anna, and I want to do Mecha Random and Rob, but I also want to do Mike and Jules from Red Bar. So we'll see. We'll see. It's too many options.
Georgina Floyd says Black Shaggy. Yeah, I'll dress as Rob and I'll do his impression of Black Shaggy. That's what I'll do. I'll walk around talking like that.
All he does is Black Shaggy is talk shit about fat chicks is what he does. Surprisingly, he does a lot of fat shaming.
We came across that one day where he was like trashing. I forget who it was. Somebody of the thick person. He
was making fun of Thelma, the Thelma cartoon, but because in that cartoon there's a Black Shaggy, so he overdubbed the voice of Black Shaggy to make it so he's just trashing Thelma for being a fat bitch and all this shit. It's like, wait a second, she's skinnier than Mecha Random. So what are you trying to say here? It was crazy.
That's another
but
one that's
I'm-
like out there in time. It's on one of those streams, but it's like it's a geocache. It's a Mecca
Oh no, I can
geocache.
find
It's out
that
there.
one. He plays it enough that one's easy to find. But I just didn't want to subject our viewers to it. But maybe on a Mecca deep dive stream where I play the hypnotizing everybody for half an hour. We'll see. Because
Oh, is
I
that
have
cool?
located that.
Past Master Dance's Wetter World was a cheap porn knockoff. I gotta find that.
Ooh,
I would
that's
watch
something
that.
we could for our viewing pleasure later tonight or something.
Yeah, maybe later
Since
on.
we're-
Yeah, we'll watch that.
We have to finish the last Planet of the Apes, though. Is that the last one?
Yes, yeah, we started that War of the Planet of the Apes. We started that.
Yeah, when we fell asleep, but we will finish that. We got almost halfway in.
Yeah, I got sad when the bad monkey guy showed up.
That
Like,
pissed me off.
he's like,
Okay,
bad
you're like
monkey, bad monkey. I was like, oh, I feel bad for this
She's
feeble.
like-
oh,
bad ape. She's an old
Yeah.
CGI monkey. He feels bad for, but he didn't feel bad for the kitty cats at the feed store that he wouldn't let me take home. Period.
yeah, because we're not doing that. We have to get ourselves good before we start taking on orphans.
They
and
were
shit.
free. They're free kitties.
It doesn't matter. Not feeding them for the rest of my life for 10 years. That's not free.
It was very cute that an old CGI monkey is what made you feel bad, though. I thought that was cute. So yeah, we
Well, it's
turned
just
it
like,
off.
yeah, they do really good on the eyes in those movies. You get a lot of emotion from those Andy
It's
Serkis
an old
monkey eyes. And
monkey.
it's like,
I couldn't care. I care more about those kitty cats than a goddamn monkey, but it's cool. I kind of don't like monkeys. No offense to anybody. Jordan Horse says, or was it Kevin Cockner?
Kevin the Firehouse Cockner.
And I like Jordan's Captain Chokeout avatar. That's classic Captain Chokeout picture right there. He's a comic skater, the one that says "Oi," from the UK. The UK one. You called him something else. You made up a name for him. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah, 'cause I
Yeah.
don't remember any of these people. I just make up names for them.
He's the one from the UK who's you can't decipher him, but we understand what he's saying. It's you have to acquire an ear for it to understand what he's saying usually, but he has a thick Cockney accent or whatever.
Oh,
Very
okay,
cool.
yeah. I got you.
Or
I
he'll
like, that's my
rattle.
favorite of the English owls. That's my favorite of the accents. It sounds very
Yeah,
sounds
he's
great.
always like
It's beautiful.
he'll be like, I rattled her spine, and he says rattled her spine. Rattled is really good. It's good stuff.
Do you have any other headlines on Godlike Productions that we could pop on? I see. Yeah, supposedly there's that new Alex Jones said it the other day that they were going to try this whole
Yeah,
how do I word this without getting completely kicked off of
your
YouTube?
brother mentioned this in chat as well. Yeah, that they're
Yeah. Well,
thinking-
we've had a couple of people bring this up to us. Yeah, he talked about how there's going to be another variant of something coming down, and that we would go through into the lockdown procedures by October, is what he was told. And now all of a sudden, yeah, the CDC, the WHO, they're all coming out with new variants detected.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past. It worked like
Perfect
a charm.
timing for this thing to pop up again during election season. Perfect timing.
I mean, it worked like a charm last time, so I think they just
Mhm.
might reuse that again, which is like kind of lame. Or they could pull out some other shit we wouldn't even expect, but they will be pulling something out. It's going to be either that or something even crazier that we can't even fathom yet. But yeah, it's going to happen.
Because I think even
I
the
think
last
it's gonna
time, I think they tried during the summer with the rights and all that, and that wasn't quite grabbing like they were trying to. So they really went hard, and we all
Worked
know.
like a
We
charm
all know.
last time. Yeah, and even at the local levels, they did everything with the machines and the suppression of everybody who was not voting for somebody and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna get crazy is all I'm gonna say. And they're gonna start because then like recently they're like, oh, hey, YouTubers, you're allowed to talk about the stolen erection now.
And
you could say
that was I can't believe people fell for that. That's don't do that, because that's just how they're going to trap you. They're going to go back on that, and then go back on your videos, and they're going to take down everybody who was questioning it. Then.
Yeah, because then they have you saying that, and now they can go back and strike you when election time comes again, and then you're going to take your channel down, so you can't talk about the shit. So don't.
Yeah,
fall
they're
for
never
that
just going to
shit.
give you a free access. They're never going to open something up for you without a catch, and that's going to be that the catch is.
Now I wonder if people who put their stuff behind paywalls after they're done streaming it are safe. That'll be interesting to see. I'm curious. Behind the YouTube
Well, it's going to
paywall.
be based off of who got the most viewers, and so that's who they're going to go after. It's going to.
But I wonder if they
priority
strike
down.
you. Does anybody know? Do live streams still get stricken for things like that for community guidelines after you put it behind the paywall on YouTube? I'm curious if anybody knows. But yeah, it's going to get crazy. They're going to try to take channels down. People who fell for it and started talking about it. JDA is one of those
A lot of people
people.
fell for it. A lot of people, as soon as they said, "Oh, we can talk about this now," and went right into talking about it. And it's like
John Delarose did that. Like he went off. I'm pretty sure he went right into it. Maybe Rakita News. I'm not sure if he fell for it or not. Hi, Blue Flyer. Who knows what's going to happen with that?
oh, the government will win the election. The government wins. The military-industrial complex wins every time, except for that one time. Except for that one time.
That was awesome. That was the best fun time. It says here, the UN is building a digital army to fight what it calls deadly disinformation.
Oh, yeah, let's check that out. That's kind of what we're talking about right now.
Blacklisted News is the source. The first thing I look is at the source because I don't know what.
Sure.
The UN is tripling down on its role as an important global player in the fight against online misinformation and amplification of the narrative of a supposedly serious threat. This allegedly new phenomena brings to humankind are adding another task. The UN peacekeepers are adding another task to the duties the member states fund when they approve their missions meant to help people and blah, 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 blah. Building a digital army. Okay, let me look at the source here. Okay, if you're tired of syndrome, okay. And according to a write-up on the UN website, that's where we need to go. We're going straight to the source over here. That's how we get shit done. Building a digital army. UN peacekeepers. This is on UN.org. That's UnitedNations.org, just so you guys know. Building a digital army. UN peacekeepers fight deadly disinformation. August 19th, 2023. Wow. We got to the source, you guys. And just like it says, designing ways to fight back against falsehoods that can trigger tensions, violence, or even death. The United Nations, which we are a part of, I believe, right, has been monitoring.
We are it.
Yeah. So
we do everything for the United Nations.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Has been monitoring how misinformation and disinformation and hate speech can attack health, security, stability, as well as progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals. SDGs. Sounds like ESG, basically. It has become clear that business as usual is not an option, says UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres in a policy brief launched in June on information integrity on digital platforms. This is actually monumental news. This is what they're going to use to win elections. The ability to disseminate large-scale disinformation to undermine scientifically established facts poses an existential risk to humanity and endangers democratic institutions and fundamental human rights. Wow.
Insane.
Scientifically established facts always change later on, don't they?
Science always debunks science. So this thing where they got it in their head that like this is what it is, it's never what it is.
And their science is like political.
Scientists said that the Earth was the center of the solar system once we discovered a solar system. Then they burned the scientists that said no, the sun's the center of the universe.
Of course, they burned
you know
them.
what I mean? It's like
them.
Science only debunks science. Nothing's ever set in stone, and it's always flexible. It's always malleable. Not anymore,
scientists
folks. We live in a world where science is what it is. It's what they say it is.
It's what they say it is, and their scientists are bought and paid for. They are actually like getting rid of scientists who don't follow the narrative everywhere. You're not allowed to continue to be one. You're not giving the funding to do any type of research or anything. This is crazy. Disinformation can be dangerous in other ways. Several UN missions have reported social media campaigns in recent years targeting their peacekeeping work. Whoa.
Oh, their peacekeeping work. Yeah, that always works well. Their peacekeeping efforts have done nothing but great things across the world.
And not to mention, counting, look, it says countering deadly disinformation. That is disgusting to me. That's disgusting. This is on UN.org. If you guys want to look further into this, this is crazy.
Hey, take it easy, Doc Watson. Good luck with your work meeting. Thanks for coming out, man.
Cool. Yeah, good luck with your work meeting. Thank you. This is crazy. Wow, this is the craziest thing I've heard all day today.
That's up there. I have. Did you see the Britney Spears to lighten it up through a divorce party? Where
sure,
let's with 3 male strippers.
We'll step away from this. This is a big story. You should all make videos on it. Everybody make a video on this. This is crazy.
This really should be talked about. This whole this is one more level up of just censorship. Like here's the UN now amping it up. They haven't done enough to protect us from the dangers of misinformation.
Please go forth and make videos and Twitter posts about that. I'm putting the link in the chat right now to the UN.org article straight from the source. So if you guys could spread that information, Cool. Now you have some Britney Spears news.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it over to you since you already got the Godlike
private
Productions
chat?
up. I threw private chat. You can check it out in there.
Okay.
But I thought this was kind of like people are, of course, some people are praising this. I'm on the side of this is like cringe as f.
Certainly, it says
And
Britney
why
Spears.
this person is insane. And if this was any other time in history, she'd be put in an asylum.
She's
And
on drugs.
Oh, you think?
Oh, go ahead. Present
I'm
this
surprised
for
Mecca
us.
Random and her hanging out.
I know, right?
They have like the same like loopiness to it.
That's
Yeah, so
true.
Britney Spears threw a wild divorce bash. This is like 2 days after like filing paperwork, or like her ex-husband, whatever his name is.
Look at all those
And
D's she's got behind
yeah,
her.
she's in a hotel room with 3 like dudes.
Oh,
And
fuck.
meanwhile, she has children that are like 16, 17.
They need
She
their
has, like,
mommy.
yeah, and they have to look at this. That's all I could think about. Was like, imagine being her son. Like being like an 18, like 17-year-old Britney Spears son looking at this, going, "Oh wow, my mom's getting banged out by 3 dudes in a hotel room right now."
I will say,
and the world is praising her because she's independent and strong. Get the fuck out.
for a crazy, drugged out, methed out mommy in her 40s, she looks kind of good though. So good for her.
She
but
looks, she looks great. That's not the argument. It's when it's as soon as you put play on
course.
anything she does. It's like
Yes.
this.
So is there a video involved with this?
I don't know. This is all I saw. I guess she posted this on her Instagram or Twitter, one of the two. Or I mean, this TMZ thing, especially when it comes to Britney Spears, it's her people putting the pictures out. Like this is all intentional. There's no like sneaky.
Well, no, that's the whole point of the whole bash, is to like you get back at her ex and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And, what a get back at your ex is to get banged out by 3 dudes in a hotel room. Oh, that really got him.
Oh,
I'm sure he's
TMZ
sitting there going, "I
video.
regret this divorce."
We'll just play it without the sound.
Oh, there is video.
Ew.
Wow.
Okay, girl, get it,
Mother
girl.
of 3. Look at that.
Drugged out of her mind too.
Oh, 4
Okay.
dudes. My apologies.
Look at
my
those
apologies.
those F boys. Oh, 5. There's 5. There's another guy poked his head out. Watch.
Oh yeah.
guy.
Oh yeah.
Look at these F boys she has.
Yeah.
Make
Oh
it full
yeah.
screen. Make it full screen for you all here. That's hilarious.
Like this is a good get if you're like 20, but as a grown woman, this is not the own on your ex-husband that she thinks it is.
I agree. We're gonna try to watch it, and it was on 240p. We're gonna go for 720 here. Let's see what happens. Is that a little bit better? Probably not.
TMZ
No, it's not any better.
exclusive.
Wow, that's not better.
Oh my god,
that's disgusting. It's still in like it's an
where's
80p.
the UN censoring this shit?
Look at him pop his head up. That black guy there.
Oh yeah,
That dorky guy on the right. It's like, am I in the picture? Oh my god.
That one guy looks like Goof on the left.
I guess he kind of does, yeah. I mean, these guys aren't hot by any stretch of the imagination, in my opinion, but that's just me. They're no MK, that's for sure. Get it, girl.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah,
show your
do
ex
it.
what he's missing.
Yeah, for sure. And what everybody else is getting, apparently. That's cute. Good for her.
Disruptive innovator. I agree. She choose to be the meme. Yeah. They choose like this whole TMZ. The paparazzi thing nowadays is completely controlled. I mean, these celebrities put their own shit out. They get their own. It's so
publicity.
stupid.
Yeah, she probably gave someone the scoop, and they got paid by TMZ like a lot of money, or she's
Totally. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her. Good for her. She's a good mommy. It doesn't matter if her kids are like teenagers by now. Whatever.
I just feel bad for him because like I couldn't imagine if I was seeing my mother at that age like acting like that. That's
have a little respect for yourself.
Terrible. Yeah.
Right. You go do that, but you don't advertise it. Well, whatever. You just do what you want to do, girl.
Well, let's play this in reverse. Let's say there's a video of her ex, whatever, that Sam guy with like 5 chicks in a hotel room. What do you think the world's reaction would be to that?
Oh, he's a misogynist.
Would it be like, hey, you got kids, you should be home getting them ready for school? Like you.
One of them.
Well, he doesn't have kids, but
3 of them would come out and me too him immediately, and the other 2 would follow suit and sue him.
They smell that Britney money coming in, which I guess isn't coming because it's some prenup, like no shit. But
well, prenups don't really mean anything though, so
yeah,
you never know.
Yeah, But I thought that was funny because I enjoyed the entire Free Britney movement. It was fun to laugh at because the whole time I knew this woman's insane and she should be under a conservatorship because she
I
can't
mean,
control herself. Like she's
yeah, she
insane.
really is insane. I feel different about that now, but at the time, it seemed like she really was being held captive. But she's on all kinds of drugs. I mean, she was being taken advantage of by her dad, I think. So
Wait,
let her
this is
just be.
her story is a tragedy. Like this is somebody who started out in the Mickey Mouse Club or something like this, and Disney does what it does. She gets sexualized, put out to the masses at 16, put in these sexual risque music videos,
Yeah.
and that's what she's been stuck in that. Like she's been stuck in like somewhere between the ages of 16 and 22
Yeah.
for her whole life.
If you look at her Instagram, all she posts are like stripping pole dances and stuff, like
Yeah.
psycho pole dances, psychotic pole dances.
Oh, she's not good at dancing or anything like that. That's what's so weird about it. Like it's like you watching what's the sign? Remember Seinfeld? Remember that show, y'all? And okay,
I never watched it.
whatever.
I
You
never
guys get
watched
the
it.
reference. Everybody gets the reference. It's like
Well, if
what's
you watch her,
name
the
on
way
the
she
show?
dances, it's just like a methed out stripper, basically, like who's never learned any cool moves, is what she dresses like.
Yeah,
Or
those
dances
moves
like.
would impress people in like Irwin, Tennessee.
She spins around a lot really fast, and then she does like the hair flip, and then that's about it. But she doesn't wear clothes while she does it, basically.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, there's a picture of him with a black eye, and he's claiming
Wow.
that she beat him in his sleep and then tried to stab him. Which I why wouldn't she?
I didn't know. Thank you for that information, Jordan Horst. Jordan Horst in the chat. I did not know that. She beat and almost stabbed him. Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm not registered on Godlike Productions, so I can't look at it right now.
No, you can. You can. There's a little link at the bottom that says here. Can you click that? And you can go forward.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, they
What
try
else
to
we
get
got?
you.
Bill Gates unveiled his preferred national digital ID program. If you can't prove your identity, then you can't access services. The mark of the beast.
Want to bring it up? Oh,
Yeah,
we still
I'll
got this
bring it.
webcam going over here too. Oh wait, no, it stopped. It's okay.
Once again, I'm gonna throw it in yours because you're a little bit better with the going into private chat. Check that out. Because I totally think that mark of the beast thing is like that is a warning about something. Like it's definitely a warning.
Sneeze. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Sorry, that's all I was doing. But let's see what's going on with this. Let me share this real quick. And here's the thing. We don't want to register, so we're just going to click this right here. Did I add it to the stream? No, I didn't add it to the stream. Here we go. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. Bill Gates unveils his preferred national digital ID program. If you can't prove your identity, cool. What are all the Mexicans going to do then? What's going to happen to these Mexicans? I lived in a house full of illegal aliens in California quite recently.
Oh, they'll probably get it too. You know, no one cares because can't you get a license?
Yeah, they basically, even though they were all admittedly illegal aliens, they did have the right. They were all working. They're hardworking, good, nice people, and they had basically everything they needed to function as a citizen of the United States, which is crazy. Yeah, they had no. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm like pro immigration, but it's like my great grandpap. Like he got on a boat, he went in line, they signed his name, he got some IDs.
Yeah, you know, these people, all they did was walk across the desert, eat coyotes.
Named the 12 presidents at the time, and moved on with his life.
Yeah, these people walked across the desert, ate coyotes, almost died, and then showed up. I mean, they better just get back in line, I say.
I would rather just take the line option. I'm
get
good
back
on
in
eating.
line.
I'm fine with eating a coyote. I would give it a shot, a little sweet baby rays on that.
Sure, we don't want them to come across the desert and eat coyotes. We do want them to get in line. That's how I feel.
It's fine.
Yeah. Bill Gates. So, what are we doing here?
Let's just read his tweet. I'm sure it's terrifying enough. Bill Gates tweeted, 850 million people lack ID that proves their identity. As a result, they shut out a lot of services that could change their lives. That's why I'm so excited about MOSIP, MOSIP, an open source technology that could dismantle barriers worldwide. Oh, that sounds like a new world order of things.
I guess I bet they would just hand one out to anybody who, but you do have to like give them your fingerprints and your firstborn child and all that stuff.
Well, I'm sure it's gonna be like the full biometrics. Yeah, like you're gonna have to give them everything.
Digital IDs are an effective tool against
The exiled one.
poverty.
Good morning, everyone.
How is this a good tool against poverty to have digital IDs? Against poverty? Are you against impoverished people? Or is it going to fight poverty?
I mean, it's such a. It's like,
How is this? I'm sure there's audio somewhere, but whatever. Who cares? Oh, wait, I'm supposed to scroll. Okay, I'm scrolling. A global solution is making them available to millions. Our global identity problem, part 1.
it's only a problem for people who want control. I don't give a shit about anybody's identity. You know what I mean? Like, it's only a problem for people that want to control people.
Plus, they have it handled. They just make their own IDs. I've seen them do it on the side of the
Oh, yeah.
street. They make
Well, it's
their
like they
own.
busted that. There was like a food cannery place somewhere, and they did like ICE did like a raid there, and like they just went based off of everyone who was born January 1st because that's all they did.
They're
And,
that
like they found
lazy.
300 like illegals working there.
That's hilarious. If a person cannot prove who they are, this is from gatesfoundation.org. If a person cannot prove who they are, can they take advantage of all the opportunities society has to offer for the 850 million people around the world who lack any acceptable form of legal identity around the world? Wow, he's going big with it. The answer is
850 million
no.
people. Yeah, that's like it's specifically North America and probably Europe. That's who they're going after. That's what they want to control.
Right? Not Mexico or Canada. Proof of identity enables people to fully participate in the economy and get free services, is basically what he's saying, I guess. It eases access to employment and education, as well as services such as banking, government programs, and healthcare. They still get all that stuff, at least in California.
And what this is going to translate to our wallets is that they're going to find like, oh, all these impoverished people, we need even more money for all these social services and all these welfare. It's going to. Oh my
And
God.
how is that going to
like,
work for ones that are here illegally? They're still not going to want to get this because they don't want to be identified as being here illegally. Because that shit doesn't fly in every state. It flies in California easily. Like they are given free everything. They don't even sometimes get arrested for shit they should get arrested for because they don't know what to do with them in California. This means many of the resources that could help them improve their quality of life are out of reach in some states. For blah, 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 blah. Here comes modular open source identity platform.
Modular open source identity platform. That sounds terrifying.
We're not too deep into it. I'll put the link in the chat if you want to. There's a whole little.
There's a link if you guys
here.
want to deep dive on this. That's another big story for the day. I'll tell you what.
Here a remissionary on. See, it's 33 seconds. Let's listen to it real quick.
There is an identity crisis in the world, but that will get solved. But beyond the identity crisis, it's about how people can be part of the digital economy that is getting built in and how they can actually leverage that. Our journey, our hope is to make it easy for people to be part of the digital economy. There are talks of digital divide. We don't want that divide to exist. Our tools will help bridge that divide.
Isn't that like Bitcoin? Is that the digital economy? Am I confused about it? I don't know.
There was something. Didn't some big bank buy out like Bitcoin or something kind of a couple years ago? Like, isn't that?
I know
like
there's
Goldman Sachs or something like that invested huge into it.
Probably, maybe, but it's still a solid. I don't know. I'm not going to say that. I don't know anything about Bitcoin. It's a solid investment. Wait, I don't know what's it doing nowadays. It's probably not a solid investment. Take your money out of Bitcoin.
I mean, any type of thing that's going to try to be the new money, all the banks are going to try to get on it. They're going to find some way to either mess with it if they can't control with it or take control of it.
Yeah. I put the link to this Gates Foundation, owned by Bill and not Melinda anymore, but Bill Gates. Is that what's going on there?
Yeah. He divorced the old.
I put that link in the chat for anybody. You guys should also make videos and post about that. That's another interesting little tidbit. Not good information, but good information to share so people are aware of what they're attempting to do.
I wonder if Bill Gates had like a divorce party, like a bachelor divorce party on some island somewhere after his divorce. Do you think that happened?
Yeah, Epstein Island. I'm kidding.
Heyo.
I don't know. That'd be cool if he did. I mean, as long as everybody was of age and consenting.
It would be cool if they did. I don't think that. I mean,
no.
That's speculation.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. I did not mean on Epstein. Epstein Island is not cool. Never cool. Jason Kirkpatrick, does this also come with the mark of the devil? Oh, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
I just highlighted him because
Horst, he says he's got to go. Goodbye.
Bye, Jordan Horst. Thank you for coming in here.
Yeah,
thanks
for stopping by.
We have 27 people in the chat. Thank you for being here. People, if you want to, you should definitely go and subscribe to MK Ultra's channel.
It'd be much appreciated. Yeah, I'm inching my way towards monetization. I finally got I see the light now. It's getting close.
Yeah, it's
I would
taken him a
definitely
few
appreciate
years.
any subs.
What is it? MK
That would help.
Ultra hiking or hike?
Yeah,
hike?
MK Ultra Hiking, I believe, is the @ and then and viewers. I think I'm just I gotta check to see what hours I got. But since they dropped it down to 3,000 hours, I should be getting there fairly quick. If I can get I did the math. If I get 100 people to watch these streams, I'll be there in no time.
Right on. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you,
Let me
Static
make-
Assassin. Appreciate it.
Let me make sure I put the right link in there. I would double check that real quick. And yes, it is at MK Ultra Hiking. The link there is in the chat right here. And there it is down at MK Ultra Hiking. If you guys would be really cool if you guys could go and follow him. I mean, subscribe to him. He's our
And
friend.
I may start doing if I can force her to do it, I may start doing a Godzilla podcast where I'm gonna force Sheila to watch each and every movie in order, and then get her review of it.
I'd love to. You've already made me watch 5 of them, so okay, right?
Yeah, I've been picking out. I think the easiest ones to ease her into them.
I've been here for 2 months.
Is there a standout one you like? You don't have to know the name of it, but was there any moments that?
There's one I hate.
Yeah, you hated Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla sucked balls.
That blows my. That is the divider though. That's there is the people who I don't like that one.
I would like to review it because it's ridiculous and also creepy in some places, in some aspects, but there's also just fucking stupid. And it's funny that you think it has good graphics when it doesn't. We could do a Godzilla podcast.
I get that there's bad shots in that movie, but there is a lot of great shots in that movie. When the buildings are falling on him, that shit looks great.
Good idea. We should do a couple's Godzilla podcast. It's me viewing all of these for the first time, by the way.
Yeah.
So.
Now, should I make her do Gojira, the uncut Japanese original, and then make her do King of the Monsters, the Americanized?
This is a good idea because you've already been making me watch them, so might as well make some content out of it. That's a great idea for your channel.
Oh, Captain Bitto, they all suck balls. That's harsh. Oh, I'm sorry. Godzilla versus Biollante, excuse me.
I don't think Captain Bipto has seen the amount of Godzillas that you've seen. He's probably.
But no, if he thinks. Well, I mean, he says they all suck balls. That implies he's seen them all. I'm not going to call him a liar. I'll trust that he's seen them all.
It's a matter of
everybody. It's a cultured taste.
This will be exclusive content on MK Ultra Hiking. So,
we won't simulcast to torture your audience, but
that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, we'll keep that on your channel. That'd be a fun one though, I think, because a guy showing his girlfriend all the Godzillas ever for the first time, and then they talk about it. I think that's fucking cool because you're a hardcore Godzilla fan. So I think
I am. I love them all.
That's
some a little less than others, but for the most part.
I've never seen the Twilight series, Captain Bipto, nor would I make him watch that. We have very similar content.
We talked about Twilight. I like that last one, Breaking Dawn Part 2, and everyone's ripping their heads off. And
of course.
I was married at the time to another lady, and she was into the Twilights. And I remember I had to watch all these movies, and I was like, this sucks. And I get to the last one, they're having some fight on a frozen lake, and they're ripping each other's heads off. And I was like, finally, this is awesome. And I had a great time during that one. They had that.
Oh yeah, but that was just a dream sequence in it.
Then it was a dream sequence, and I went, "Oh, you piece of shit!"
And I've just heard this, through other people.
Yeah, no, total dream sequence. Then it comes back out because the one girl's got telepathic. Yeah, I watched them all. I've been tortured already.
Yeah, so you didn't like the movie. You liked one scene in the movie.
I liked one portion of the entire saga. That I was like, "This is cool."
And it wasn't even part of the saga. It was just because somebody involved in making the movie knew people would like that stuff. He wishes that what it was. That's what
the last one got super schlock. It really had the vibe of I don't care about this. Whoever made it was like, who gives a shit at this point? And then that's what the vibe I caught from it, and I liked it.
Yeah, it would be cool if they made the whole movies like that one scene you're talking about. I'd watch all of them front to back, but they don't.
Oh yeah, totally. They could have made those movies kind of cool, but they chose not to.
Ooh, Keith in comics said that would make him give him an excuse to go through all of them as well. I'm assuming he's talking about the Godzilla. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool. I think that's a really good idea for your channel.
because I like the Showa era is kind of like my favorite ones to repeat and watch because I like the aesthetics of like Invasion of Astro Monster and I love Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. That's one of my favorites.
I like
But
Ghidorah, but
I've been trying to get Sheila into like more the Heisei era, which is I think the more general public enjoys the Heisei era.
we should start from the beginning and go forward. I think.
Yeah,
That's
we're going older. I think Son of Godzilla is going to be grueling on you. Maybe not. You might like Son of Godzilla, and then Godzilla's Revenge. That's a tough one to watch for anybody.
Well, that's a great idea. We'll see if MK follows through on that, but I think it's a cute idea for his channel. So subscribe to him for that content. MK Ultra.
Yeah, come on over.
Hiking.
Godzilla podcast coming soon.
Yeah, you love Godzilla. You should be able to. You can stream about Godzilla. You're allowed to stream about Godzilla on your channel. It doesn't have to be about hiking. It doesn't have to be about hiking, in my opinion.
I know we're rebranding and everything. Yeah, doing a big rebrand over here.
Very cool.
Suck balls. This is JB Rants again. Suck balls reminded me of a comment I heard on Stu Peters. George Soros is afflicted with scrotum face. Yeah, he is. He's like a very he's got weird bags under his eyes like this.
Oh wow! I don't
Have you
even
ever
know
seen
who
that dude?
is.
He is scary. Why is he still like around?
Oh, George
like,
Soros. Yeah,
yeah,
he is. He does have that. Yeah, he's disgusting looking, and
it's unreal. Like that's there's some type of like nanobots they injected into him to keep him going because that's
no. I think
that's
he
insane.
did. He had his heart replaced with a different heart, if I remember correctly, with a different human heart. KSS hiking with Godzilla.
Yeah, KSSC, my custom-made Godzilla ultralight backpack,
Speaking
one
of
of a
which,
kind.
show it real quick. It's a Godzilla backpack that he had custom made.
Custom made by a guy
So
in
these things are.
Greensboro, North Carolina, but it's a custom-made Godzilla ultralight backpack made out of X-Pac material.
What's the guy's name? Will you give him a plug?
Matt6 on Etsy. I think it's Matt Six Packs on Etsy.
Matt Six Packs. Look him up on Etsy.
But yeah, I made this beautiful custom pack. This is even the mesh is a custom print.
It's very nice.
To represent his dorsal fins, and then he's got it's a very nice backpack. Yeah,
it's beautiful, and that's other content to look forward to on his channel. Is me and him going hiking and stuff. So he's gonna put me to the test. So
yes, that would be starting very soon.
So starting September,
like a month or so.
Yeah. So look forward to that. But other than that, I think maybe we could wrap it up for today if you want to.
Yeah, I think this was a great show. An hour 20. I feel like everyone got our news for the day. We covered everything that needed to be covered.
Yeah, everything we found newsworthy, I guess. Sorry if we missed anything, but it's our first news show. We could do.
If there's anything you want us to cover, feel free to send us it on Twitter. Like, go ahead, you can send us news articles on Twitter. We'll cover it.
He's at MK Ultra Hikes on Twitter. I'm at Sheila Aliens on Twitter, and always you can also say in the chat during the show if there's some breaking news. Always let us know in there.
JP Rants says. JP Rants again says, "Am I okay here? My comments are gone. Should be okay here.
Well, you're fine, JB. We've been reading your comments. Look, here's one right here, and here's one right here. I don't think Sheila Aliens needs to be forced to watch anything. No, I'd be happily forced to watch Godzilla with him. It's fun.
She says because she gets up and wash dishes a lot and then like cooks.
I do not. I'm not like Mecha Random. I not sit and watch them. That last one.
No, the last one you gave up on. You're like, this is too much bureaucratic talking, which is the point of that movie.
Through at least an hour of it, and then I was like, I'm gonna go do some dishes. Yeah, but you'll let me know if there's a point I need to watch. Like, you need to see Godzilla's entrance. You need to see this and that. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I'm always, yeah. Because just recently we watched one of my personal favorites is Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2, and that's the poster right here for it. And
but no,
that one's full of great moments. Yeah, you watch most of that one. I think you missed a little bit of the end, but hey, you'll see it again. You'll see it again. You'll see it all again.
For the purposes of our content creation, I will make myself sit through the whole thing. I think it's funny. It's a cute way to hang out with my man anyway, so I don't care.
Oh,
it's all fun.
Sweet.
Yeah. Luke of the Bind says, hello there. Good morning. For a few more minutes. Yeah, thank you for showing up here. I like the 8-ball. I like the mushroom there. Very cool. Yeah, we're about to wrap it up, but thank you for...
And Sheila, yeah, you should do... Static Assassin says, Sheila, you need to do more AI art. I agree, man. I like your AI art streams.
Thank you, AI art stream, because I just made AI art today. I like this background we got going on here. That's AI art.
And Tree Goblin says the Clintons are in that cult. What cult? I forgot. We talked about so many weird cults. I don't remember which one.
whichever one.
That 322, that Skull and Bones. Is that what we're talking about?
The Clinton death count cult.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, one day on pilled.net we will talk about the we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Check us out soon on pilled.net.
Get your butts over to pilled.net and try to figure it out first. We just got approved on there as content creators, so we're gonna try to start streaming over there and stuff as well as on YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. It's supposed to be the latest, greatest, uncensored thing. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so if you guys
try
haven't
it
at your
out.
pilled.net, go ahead, go over there and check it out.
Go get your screen names on pilled.net and don't be the last one to know about it. You heard it here first. Cool.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it. And we'll keep doing these. Yeah, but send us news stories they want us to cover. We'll pick it up in the morning and we'll go with them.
This handsome fucker over here. You do have to go as Cecil for Halloween. I didn't realize how much you look like him until they just told me today. I had no idea.
I don't believe it. You didn't. I don't believe that at all. I think you're lying.
I didn't.
I didn't know. I had no idea. This guy I talk about constantly. You look just like him.
That's a good thing. Trust me.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, no, you're cute as fuck.
But you better unfollow him.
No. You don't have to worry about that. He's not interested, and that's fine because I got even better. I got this guy over here. Very, very
that
good.
forces you to watch Godzilla movies.
Excellent. Otherwise, I'd have to travel around and go hang out with young girls and stuff. I don't want to do that. If I was with it, that's all he does. He travel around and hang out with young girls. I'd rather.
That's pretty awesome. I kind of want to be Cecil. If that's what he's doing. Can I do that? Can I hang out with young girls?
Young by young, I mean of age, young women.
I assume that. Yeah, I wasn't jumping to any conclusion.
No, I know. I mean, yeah. Women in their 20s is what he does. Hangs out with
the appropriate age.
You'd be forced to hang out with Anne. I don't want to go hang out with. I do actually want to hang out with Anna now that I think about it, but I'd rather hang out with you and watch Godzilla for the most part. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet, babe. That's the sweetest thing a girl's ever said to me. Cool. Usually, like, you watching that shit again? That's usually what I get.
Yeah, I'm not like that. We watch the same things. Well, Godzilla's a different thing, but.
Oh, entertainment wise, we do. Yeah, that's what kind of brought us together is how similar our YouTube viewership is watching. It's a lot of.
Yes. We're on the same page when it comes to YouTube podcasts and stuff and funny things on YouTube.
You know how lovely it is to walk in the house and like your girl is like watching something you're interested in? You know how rare that is? That's never happened to me. I usually walk in and there's some stupid Lifetime movie on or
the Kardashians.
Some stupid Netflix series I don't give a shit about.
Yeah. No, that's not. I don't roll like that whatsoever.
I walk in the house and Sheila's sitting there making fun of Stuttering John and laughing. And I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Of course, babe. Of course. All right, everybody. May you find somebody you get along with just like me and him. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming into the chat today.
Yes, thank you very much.
Being here. We're going to do this again tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Try to make it a regular thing. Yeah.
Is the producer attacking your fairy lights behind you?
Oh, just jiggling. I always accidentally unplug them too. No, that's just me being fidgety with my foot. If you guys want to see my producer with my webcam, I can point it over there. Hold on. Hold on here. I got a
camera. Yeah.
I got producer
because it's just like clothes and skeletons all over the place in her room.
No, the room's fairly clean this time. Here it comes. Producer cam.
Producer cam. Tuna. Is she hugging some sort of teddy bear or?
She's just sleeping. There's no teddy bear there. Tuna.
Okay. Oh, I see. That's the brown on her face. Tuna.
Toonses. Hi.
Producer Tuna. There you are.
Hey, Producer Tuna. How are you? He's like, well, I was sleeping until you threw that eyeliner on the bed. That's Producer Tuna. Hope everybody enjoys tunas.
Your bed looks like we recently took cover underneath it from a tornado.
It looks crazy.
It looks really crazy in there.
I don't even sleep on that bed. I sleep in case bed, so that's how that works.
Yeah, that's just like a spare bed when I kick her out. I was like, get out of here.
Yeah, when that happens.
I'm watching Wetter World with Kevin Costner.
Okay. Okay, that can be our viewing pleasure or your viewing pleasure.
So we'll leave out. We'll put some music on. You guys can wrap up and chat. Say bye to everybody. Thanks for coming out. We'll do this again tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow morning.
Let me get some music on. What are we going to play?
Right.
What are we going to play?
Whatever you want to play.
We'll go with what we came on.
Bye, everybody.